Guaranteed.
Oh, say does that song.
It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. These may not be the teams, Doris, we see in the conference finals this year, but we can expect, I think, them to be a threat for years to come.
Kevin, we say they're not going to advance to the conference finals simply because of the lack of experience. Talent is not an issue. We are looking at what is likely the next generation carrying the sport forward, and boy, we are excited to see them.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Kennard is out there with John Morant. Then it's Jaren Jackson. Then there's Big Dog, and it's Brown in at the small forward. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Kennard with the rebound. Pass to Morant. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Dishes to Johnson. Into the lane. O'Neal passes to Bridges. Over Jackson. Bridges misses. Here's Kennard. It's good from about 19 feet.
Well, you want a shooter you can count on. Luke Kennard, welcome to the game.
Morant against Dinwiddie. Pass to O'Neal. Fires for three. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Morant passes to Big Dog. And Dinwiddie over to help. Launches it. And John Morant gets the three.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Here's Big Dog. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. Inside, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. O'Neal dishes to Dinwiddie. Passes it to Claxton. Can't hit that one. Memphis leading by 6. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
And the Nets with possession here. The Grizzlies making the shot. That one falls.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Jackson misses.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
To the inside, Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Morant with it. He had 27 points last game. Good on the three-point shot. Morant's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Grizzlies. Nets trail by 7. And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was played in Memphis.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 7-point differential. Brown the pass to Big Dog. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Grizzlies have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
Both free throws good from Morant. With the majority of the season behind us, GA, what becomes the focus for teams that have postseason aspirations?
Kevin, ideally, this is the time of year that you want to be hitting your stride. So you have to make sure everyone's on the same page and that you're united in the same goal.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Big Dog, the pass to Morant. Buries it down low. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Now, Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. 5 on the clock. Claxton the pass to Bridges. The 3. It's hauled in by Big Dog. Big Dog's got 5 rebounds tonight. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Big Dog's got his second bucket tonight.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Dinwiddie against Morant. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. A little over a month left in the regular season. Let's take a look at the top rookies as we break down the race for Rookie of the Year. Take a look at Big Dog. All season long, he has proven again and again that he is the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
It's got to be him. In a season where we have a ton of worthy candidates, he has been the most outstanding by far.
Kevon Looney is checked in for Cameron Johnson. And Memphis also making a switch. Marcus Smart's checked in for Brown. Morant against Dinwiddie. Outside, O'Neal. And there's the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Smart. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against Portland. Timeout called the Nets. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did. Just not well enough.
You know what? In the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
Here's Claxton. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Bridges a screen on Morant. Dinwiddie finds Looney. Just 4 to shoot. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. It's deflected. Bridges against Smart.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
And the Grizzlies leading by 8. To the paint. Morant against Dinwiddie. And shot on the way. Here's Big Dog. Goes up again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
The Nets making a switch here. Diallo's checked in. Now here's Dinwiddie. And the pass to Claxton. And here's Diallo. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Big Dog. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And that's now 6 points for Big Dog.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Here's Dinwiddie. Good, nice job down low. Dinwiddie's got his 2nd basket.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Adams, and it's Looney with the rebound.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Diallo has the open look. The rebound by Steven Adams.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Here's Smart. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Teams rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Dinwiddie for 3. No good on the shot. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They're leading by 8. And with Dinwiddie on the court, Doris, they've got a pretty good facilitator out there.
I think it's probably one of his more underrated qualities, to be honest, Kevin. Spencer obviously can handle it, he can distribute it, and he can keep an offense running smoothly. Most often we associate this guy with scoring, but don't sleep on his passing skills.
Here's Morant, following the bucket by the Nets. Big Dog the pass to Morant, and there is a whistle. That goes on Hamidou Diallo. That is his first foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Trendon Watford comes in for Kevon Looney. And Simmons subbed in for Royce O'Neal. Brooklyn on defense. They trail by 6. Body the pass to Smart. Shot clock at 6. Fires top of the key. Brooklyn with the rebound. Dinwiddie outside. Simmons inside. Jackson on him. Simmons can't get it to go.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Jackson from long range. It's hauled in by Diallo.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Dinwiddie dishes to Simmons. Jackson finds Simmons. Over Smart. Simmons can't get it to go.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Over to the left wing. Here's Roddy. He's guarded by Diallo. To stop the drought. Misses the layup. Nets trail by 6. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Claxton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Nets have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. The first one falls, and Brooklyn making a change here. Bridges checks in, and the Grizzlies also with the sub. Williams is checked in. He's off on the second. Memphis leading by 5. To the middle. Pass to Christopher. Jackson down low. Lays it up off the glass.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And for those of you making some changes, O'Neal's checked in for Diallo, and it's Johnson in for Trendon Watford. Big Dog, he's checked in for Memphis. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here is Johnson. 23 points his last outing. Now, here's Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, O'Neal. Here's Looney. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams is out there with Big Dog. Then it's Jaren Jackson. Then there's Smart, and it's Christopher in at the 2-guard spot. Christopher, the pass to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. 5 to shoot. Feeds to Adams. And the layup's good off the glass. Adams has got the lead up to 13 now for Memphis.
Listen, there is a touch and a confidence about Steven Adams. If he's in the paint, he will get it done.
Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Here's Big Dog, defended by Bridges. Fires the 3. Christopher, no good. Nets trail by 10. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Big Dog in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was all business. He scored 24 points, and he did a little bit of everything for them in that one, adding a triple-double in the process. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match. But he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And Kevin, with another win tonight, that would make it 5 in a row. MP looking to help bring that edge they need to keep this win streak going.
You know, a lot of the momentum in these stretches can be mental. And right now, they have some terrific energy in the locker room and out on the floor. And it's turning into consecutive wins.
If there's a teammate open on the floor, Simmons will put it on time and on target.
Bridges with the steal. The feed now to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit. But can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Here's Big Dog. 6 points for him. Pass to Christopher. Kicks to Smart. Down low. Now the dish to Jackson. And they double up Jackson. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Jackson. Smart's got 5.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Simmons against Smart. Simmons dishes to Johnson. Back to Simmons. A kick out to O'Neal. Passes to Simmons. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis. Fresh from a win against Portland.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
We talk about multiple efforts on the defensive end, and I thought, boy, that was good old-fashioned focus, team effort. What a win.
Christopher, that's good.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
And so Simmons will bring it up for Brooklyn. 11-point game. Bridges kicks to Simmons. To the right side. Claxton the pass to Bridges. O'Neal outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. O'Neal's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Nets.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Big Dog the pass to Smart, and Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Smith checked in for Brooklyn. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Tillman's checked in. Big Dog the pass to Christopher. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. There's the pass to Tillman. And again, Memphis no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
On the wing, Bridges. Back to Smith. He's looking for Claxton and finds him.
And this is what you want from Dennis Smith Jr. He has to find the open man and deliver it on time and on target.
There's Big Dog. He has 6. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Let's take this chance to look at the teams that have been the league's most efficient passers this past month. Second, the Grizzlies.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Now, here is Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Wow, the amazing speed and athleticism of Mr. Dennis Smith Jr. No mercy on the attack.
Here's Big Dog. And again, unable to change momentum here. Nets trail by 4. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Diallo comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Smith. Memphis also making some changes. Troy Brown's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Luke Kennard comes in for Josh Christopher. And it's John Morant in for Marcus Smart. Here's Dinwiddie. Following the basket by John Morant. Dinwiddie kicks to Diallo. It's hauled in by Big Dog. Big Dog's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Tillman passes to Big Dog. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Morant. Off target at the rim. Brooklyn trailing. Dinwiddie wide open. Offline with his three. Morant looking around. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
O'Neal outside. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Great D that time from Big Dog. Morant with it. He's got 14. Brown outside. Here's the screen to the middle. There's the steal. Pass to Diallo. On the wing, Dinwiddie. He lobs it up.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. The kick out to Brown. Here's Big Dog. 6 points for him. Wants to get it to Morant and does. Count it.
And we all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Nets trail by 8. Dinwiddie outside. Poked loose and taken away by Brown. Here's Morant. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Dinwiddie against Morant. Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. There's a good screen. Dinwiddie for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Big Dog's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Morant with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
32 seconds left in the second quarter. Johnson, a wide open look. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 6th assist on the night. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Here's Big Dog. Pass to Kennard. Here's Big Dog. Back to Kennard. Trains the three-pointer. Kennard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, Luke Kennard's bread and butter, right? The lethal outside shooter who doesn't need much space.
Now Dinwiddie. From downtown, Claxton, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, at the last possible moment, he changes out of the shot and finds the open man. Perfect decision.
And so it's Memphis, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Right back after this break.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here. Here's a hypothetical. If you guys were in your prime today and could hop onto any team, who would you pick? And now let's focus on our game. A strong first half for the Grizzlies.
They're putting in work in the paint. Right.
Thanks for spending halftime with
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
O'Neal is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years. But it's amazing how the game has evolved.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a prolific shot blocker, but blocks aren't his goal. He said, I'm playing the game to not foul, but make it as hard as I can. And if I block it, then cool. Avoiding those whistles is key. John Morant says of Jackson, his defensive presence is big time for us. We're a totally different team with him out there on the floor. Kevin?
They are indeed. Hey, D.A., thank you. And Brooklyn has possession. Following the score by Memphis. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Morant. The shot missing. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Here's Bridges. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Bridges has got 12 in the game. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the D.
Here now is Dinwiddie. O'Neal kicks to Johnson. Bridges outside. Misses the three.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Big Dog the pass to Kennard. Here's Big Dog. Inside. Kennard on the wing. Here's Brown. Good work defensively by Johnson. Nets trail by 12. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Dinwiddie against Morant. Back to Johnson for the three. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 8th assist in the game. Boy, Brooklyn G8 did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And you know, Doris, Brooklyn's gone through a pretty tumultuous few seasons.
You know, Kevin, there have been some circumstances that were unpredictable contributing to what you're talking about. And now, as a consequence, a lot of turnover on the roster and on the coaching staff. Listen, it's never easy to make the kind of transition they've had to make.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Big Dog, no good. Nets trail by 9. Johnson, the pass to Dinwiddie. Claxton with it. He's got 13. To the inside. Bridges misses.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
They set the pick. Morant passes to Big Dog. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Inside, here's Claxton. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Big Dog the pass to Brown. They set the screen. Dinwiddie with the steal. Passes it to Johnson. Now the pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
To the paint. Here's Brown. And he uses the glass on the layup. Brown's got his first 2 points.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Now here's Johnson. 9 points in the game so far.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability. He's winning with anticipation.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Timeout called the Nets.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Memphis. Here's Johnson. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Down low. They get a hand on it. Morant with the steal. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Pass to Big Dog. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Big Dog's got 8 here in the quarter.
Marcus Smart does a little bit of everything. You love to see him sharing the rock.
To the middle. Stolen by Smart. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And that one's good. Morant's got 24.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Dinwiddie against Morant. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Looking to end the run. Morant with some nice D.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Big Dog the pass to Smart. Johnson against Kennard. Outside for Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Morant with the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Dinwiddie. Following the basket by John Morant. Bridges outside. Johnson down low. Kennard covering. He gets that one. Johnson's got 11 points.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Smart, and he makes good on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 19.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And Kevin, he's put in the work. Retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball.
And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Dinwiddie against Morant. Down low. Here's Claxton. It's deflected. Pass to Morant. And he drops it in from the low post. Morant's got 30.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Pass to Claxton. Johnson right side. O'Neal outside. The pass to Claxton. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Bridges for 3. It's hauled in by Big Dog. Big Dog's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Here's Morant. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Morant's got 14 points here in the second half.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
To the inside. Here's Bridges. Here's Claxton. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie against Morant. Bridges inside. The 3 from Johnson. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Pass to Big Dog. He feeds it to Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 34.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
one thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Stolen by Jackson. Here's Big Dog. Dinwiddie covering. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Dinwiddie against Morant. Dinwiddie left side. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 6 points for him. O'Neal with it. He's picked up by Morant. That's tipped. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside, Kennard. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Morant against Dinwiddie. O'Neal sets the screen for Dinwiddie. To halt the run. The shot, no good. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Looney. Memphis also making some changes. Big Dog, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Josh Christopher in for Morant. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Williams, he's checked in for Josh Christopher. So on the floor for Memphis. Big Dog is out there with Steven Adams. Then it's Marcus Smart. Then it's Williams. And it's Tillman in at the 3. There's the lob to Bridges. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
This is what you call putting it all together on the offensive end. Go ahead, Mikal Bridges.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Bridges, no one around him. Bangs home the trifecta. Bridges has got 21.
We know Mikal Bridges is a legit threat from deep, and boy, does he love the corners.
And slam dunk by Smart.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it. Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Big Dog, the pass to Tillman. Knocked loose. Here's Big Dog. Screen by Adams. To the paint. Now, here's Bridges inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
And not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
Here's Smart. Here's Big Dog. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guards?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Peyton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and, of course, CP3 is still going.
Down low and taken away by Johnson. Pass to O'Neal. He dishes it to Dinwiddie. GA is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
I like this throwback approach they're taking. Looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Passes it to Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. Now Claxton, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Adams with the screen on O'Neal. To the middle, another steal. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Williams. Here's Smart. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Dinwiddie attacking. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the inside. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Nets trail by 21. The pass to Claxton. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
Pass to Big Dog. Clock at 4. Adams' shot is off. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Nets. They trail by 18. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Memphis called for the foul. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Steven Adams, and Troy Brown subbed in for Smart.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
This is how athletic Morant is, a point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
Dinwiddie against Morant. To the paint. And the rejection by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Bucket is good.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. On the wing, Bridges. Dinwiddie dishes to Johnson. O'Neal on the wing. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Big Dog. Claxton covering. Jackson has the open look. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Claxton. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Claxton's got 4 points this quarter. And the Grizzlies leading by 23. Inside, Jackson. And again, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Johnson outside. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Dinwiddie. Kicks it out to Johnson. Fires from deep. Here's Claxton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And just not nearly as effective at drawing fouls on the defense as he was in that first half.
Doris, no one has their finger on the pulse of the league like you. So, that being said, what do you think the next coaching trend's going to be?
I think the current coaching trend has had such success, we may not see a change for a while. The trend is hiring young assistant coaches to get in charge of their own operation. Look no further than guys like Mark Dagno and Taylor Jenkins. These young guys have had tremendous success building out programs. I think it's something that's going to continue.
Pass to O'Neal. Driving in, and the dunk by O'Neal.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Big Dog, the pass to Christopher. Feeds it to Jackson. It's hauled in by Claxton. The Nets shooting 43% from the field. Dinwiddie against Smart. Now the feed to Bridges, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. To the middle. Smart kicks to Adams. Here's Big Dog. Basket number 8. For him on 13 tries, that's 62% so far.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Dinwiddie finds Claxton. Down low. Here's Bridges. Lays it up and banks it in. Bridges has got 25 points in the game.
Well, good defense, losing to better offense in that instance. You love how calm Mikal Bridges is in the face of that great contest.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Memphis.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
A two-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
Another possession, another assist.
And this man keeps dropping times, tied for the fourth most ever in an NBA game.
The vision and the passing from him, just unreal, guys. O'Neal dishes to Dinwiddie. They double-team Johnson. Here's Bridges. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Doris, we know Mikal Bridges famously traded for Durant, but it's interesting. Durant was Bridges' favorite player growing up.
And Kevin, it's always interesting when there's a connection between the idol and the guy who is idolizing him. But give Mikal Bridges credit. He has come into his own as a star. This guy has proven to be a capable offensive player and is one of the truly legit defensive wings that you have got to plan for.
Just 5 to shoot. And another assist.
Well, he's now tied for third all-time in the record books for most assists in a game.
GA, he's been playing all game long like he knows exactly when and where to pass the ball. It's incredible. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got.
You're a triple-double machine, and the media is eating it up.
That's 5 wins in a row now. What do you think's the main reason for all that success?
I'd say we're developing a winner's mindset. And the